My dear friends, as you know, the purpose of my channel is to share motivational literature which could help my viewers in leading a happy, healthy, peaceful, and successful life, which is quite evident from my previous videos. Today I am discussing how to succeed after setbacks and failures through optimism and a positive mindset in life. This is the part first of the series. So, what is optimism?
Helen Keller said, optimism is the faith that leads to achievement. Nothing can be done without hope and confidence.
Research tells us that people who are optimistic are more committed to their goals, are more successful in achieving their goals, are more satisfied with their lives, and have better mental and physical health when compared to pessimistic people. As per positive attitude,
Roger Frisch said, building a positive attitude begins with having confidence in yourself.
having a positive mindset or positive mental attitude means that you are optimistic about the world around you and you expect that good things will happen to you. In contrast, a negative attitude or negative mindset indicates that you expect bad, bad things to happen. So we must struggle to perceive the world in a positive way. I have observed that numerous persons with these two traits rose to great heights, and despite failures, they became the most successful person in the world. Everyone can learn lessons to get whatever they want in their life from the success stories being discussed here. I will briefly discuss some great people of the world who faced numerous hurdles or failures, but due to their optimistic and positive attitude, they ultimately succeeded and are an example for the world to follow. As per Forbes list of rich people, over 60% are self-made and they faced numerous hurdles, failures and setbacks, but achieved their goal. So the conclusion is that a winner is not one who never fails, but one who is optimistic, has a positive mindset, and never quits. Let us start our personalities. Number one, Abraham Lincoln. He once said, always bear in mind that your own resolution to success is more important than any one thing. My first example is Abraham Lincoln. There is a long list of his setbacks or failures. In 1831, he failed in business. In 1832, he ran for state legislature and lost. Same year, he lost his job. In 1833, borrowed money from a friend and started some business and was bankrupt in a year. In 1834, ran again for state legislature and won. In 1835, his beloved died and his heart was broken. In 1836, he had a total nervous breakdown and was in bed for several months. In 1838, was defeated for Speaker of the State Legislature. In 1843, defeated for nomination to Congress. In 1846, elected for Congress. In 1848, lost renomination. In 1849, rejected for a job as land officer. In 1854, defeated for US Senate. In 1856, defeated for nomination as vice president. In 1858, again defeated for US Senate. And in 1860, elected President of the United States of America. I don't need to add further words. This chronology of events is enough to prove my point. The amount of rejection you receive is not a defining factor. Success is still within your reach. Number two is Albert Einstein. He once said, "A person who never made a mistake never tried anything new." Today, the word Einstein is associated with intelligence and genius, but he was considered a total failure during his childhood. He was not able to speak fluently till the age of 9. His rebellious nature led to expulsion from his school. At age 16, he failed in the entrance exam for Swiss Federal Polytechnic School, located in Zurich. But Einstein's work changed the perspective concerning light, gravity, and space. His earlier setbacks did not stop him from winning the Nobel Prize in Physics in 1921 for his services to the theoretical physics and especially for his discovery of the law of the photoelectric effect, which changed the world. Number three, Wilma Rudolph. She said, "I can't" are the two words that have never been in my vocabulary. I believe in me more than anything else in the world. She was the 20th of 22 children. She was born prematurely with 4-pound weight and her survival was doubtful. She got pneumonia, polio, and scarlet fever at the age of 4. Her left leg was paralyzed and she was dependent on a metal leg brace as well as needed support from siblings. At age 9, she removed it and began to walk without it. By 13, she had developed a rhythmic walk, which doctors said was a miracle. She decided to become a runner but could not win any race during next few years. Everyone told her to quit, but she kept on running with full determination. One day, she actually won a race and then another. From then on, she won every race she entered. Rudolph became the first American woman to win 3 gold medals in track and field at the same Olympic game. Her performance also earned her the title of the fastest woman in the world. Number 4, Walt Disney. He said, "All our dreams can come true if we have the courage to pursue them." Walt Disney grew up with a father who was cruel and abusive. Walt himself made his escape before he was even fully grown. He was dropped out of school at a young age. He lied about his age so he could run away and join the army and become an ambulance driver in World War I. After the war, he tried to make a living first as an apprentice to an animation studio, then later in a studio of his own, which he formed with the help of his brother. He badly failed. One of his earliest ventures, Laugh-O-Gram Studios, went bankrupt due to his lack of ability to run it successfully. He was once fired from a Missouri newspaper for not being creative enough. Ultimately, his dreams came true and he became creator of Mickey Mouse and the genius behind Disney Studios. He is responsible for generations of childhood memories and dreams. From Snow White to Frozen, Disney will continue to entertain the world for generations to come. Number 5, Bill Gates. He says it is fine to celebrate success, but it is important to heed the lessons of failure. Bill Gates is a well-known billionaire of the world and every single person knows his name. But he also faced failures in life. He was a Harvard dropout. He co-owned a business called Data, which was a big failure. However, his passion for computer programming turned his failure into the pioneer of famous software company Microsoft. And at the age of 31, he became the world's youngest self-made billionaire. In his own words, this is not to say that dropping out of Harvard will make you into a billionaire, but maybe that shiny degree is not worth as much as the drive and passion to succeed. Number 6, Alexander Graham Bell. He once said, when one door closes, another opens. But we often look so long and so regretfully upon the closed door that we do not see the one which has opened for us. Alexander Graham Bell invented the telephone in 1876, and it was such an all-purpose tool that it changed the world. Today it's being used at home, in business, in education, in entertainment, and everywhere. After viewing the invention of telephone by Bell, President Rutherford B. Hayes said, "That's an amazing invention, but who would ever want to use one of them?" Look at what the most important person commented. But in reality, it is a tool without which we cannot think of life. Ladies and gentlemen, that's all for today. I hope my viewers will get some inspiration and motivation from the contents of this video. We will discuss the remaining success stories in our part 2 of this series. Please subscribe my channel and favor me with your views and comments on this video. Click the like button if you liked the video. Thank you very much for watching. I wish you all a very healthy, happy, and successful life.